Mitä Pelataan podcast. Coming to UK Games Expo. Hi again. I thought that I would record a very short episode on UK Games Expo before the expo begins. Today is Sunday and we are about done with packing. We leave to England on Tuesday and we'll stay in Birmingham Wednesday and Thursday before the expo. So UK Games Expo is a somewhat big board gaming convention or happening, and we went there last year with the family and we all really enjoyed it. Also we enjoyed UK and we wanted to come again this year. This year though we will be staying at the hotel near the NEC, so maybe I get to play some games. Last year I only played Drop It once and that's it. But maybe I get to play at least 2 games this year. There are not many new releases in UK Games Expo, but there are a few. And I thought that I would go through the games that I'm interested in first, and then tell about the seminars I'm going to attend, and then generally if you want to find me, I'll tell you where you can find me, if you can. Or if this flu doesn't go away, then you know where to avoid me. For the games, if you want to know what there is, I suggest that you look at Actualo's video. He just made a video a few days ago on the games that will be available in the UK Games Expo and that he's interested in. But I'm now using this tabletop together tool. Thanks to the person whoever made it. You are doing a really good job, and thanks to Slicker Trips for making the geek list. Both of you are doing a great job, really. So this tool has 335 games at the moment of this recording, and I'll go through the ones that I'm interested in, like from looking from the list. And the top one that I'm interested in is this new exit game, Catacombs of Horror, that I will definitely buy if it's not out of stock while I'm there. Then there's this Imperial Settlers Roll and Write. I'm not sure if it's available without pre-ordering. If it is, I might buy it, but demo should be available and I want to go to demo that. Also I want to go and demo La Stanza, as it is a new game from Nuno Bizarro Sentiero and Paulo Soledade. I almost backed it at the Kickstarter, but it was a bad timing for me, so I didn't back it. But I'm really interested in the game. It's by Finnished Games, and the boot is at 1,699. The Imperial Settlers Roll and Write was in Portal Games booth in 2,552. The numbers, by the way, mean that if it's number 1 in the beginning, it means that it's in hall 1. If it's number 2 in the beginning, it's in hall 2. If I understood correctly how they made it this year. They had a post in the UK Games Expo page on the matter. The exit in the beginning was in Cosmos booth at place 1,602. Then I'm also interested in Lanterns Dice, Lights in the Sky. That's by Renegade Game Studios at booth 1,514. And I liked Lanterns, but this dice game might be even more interesting. Maybe it's a bit quicker and I don't know. Lanterns was very good game, but I didn't get to play it enough to have a very good opinion on it. I'm also interested in Ragusa. It's a new game by Fabio Lopiano, the guy who made Kalimala. Kalimala is a good game, but I sold my copy because I don't think I'm going to get it to the table. Ragusa seems to be a bit more interesting and maybe I can get more plays out of this one. The publisher is Braincrack Games, but it doesn't show a booth number in the tool, so I can't really help you with that. Then there are 2 more demos, Sierra West and Terra Mara. Both of them seem interesting, but I don't really know that much about the games. Their cover picture is very, very beautiful, so I might go and check them out. Terra Mara is in Finnished Games booth 1,699 and Sierra West is at Board and Dice booth at 1,506. Now I'm already at the like status. Those earlier ones were need and want status. And this one has lots of kids games, because there are many Haba games especially that I cannot get that easily from Finland, maybe. Or if I can, the prices are much higher than they are, let's say, in Germany. If I look from Amazon, they are much cheaper, and they usually come with the English rules, so it's not really a problem. But of course, if you get from Finland, you get them with the Finnish rules. So I'm skipping the children's games, but there is a demo on a Rainer Knizia game, Babylonia, in a Ludonova booth, 2,374. It's a Knizia game, 60 minutes, so I at least want to go and look how it looks. The Chronicles of Crime expansion Welcome to Redview seems to be available at Lucky Duck Games booth in 1,628. I don't have the game, I didn't play the game, but if someone wants this, they should be able to get it from there. Haba in their booth 1,952 has a game Honga available, and this seems to be like a successor to Karuba or such, and I want to go look how it looks. I'm not sure, I don't know anything about the game, but I want to go and see how it is. Cosmos at 1,602 has Imhotep the Duel. I want to go look at it, maybe play it if they have it available there. Cosmos, at least last year, had all their games available for play, so maybe they have this as well. Imhotep was a good game and is a good game, but it was too light, so I sold my copy. I didn't really see the need to keep it after playing it a few times. Then they seem to have this new print of Jet Set that at least Tom Vassell is praising, and also Susan Sheldon was praising in their podcast. I don't have the booth number here available, but it's at What's Alpoag Games. I have no idea how to pronounce that, but anyways, that's how it's written. Something like that. I want to go and look how it is, and if it's not too expensive, maybe I get a copy. I haven't seen it for sale in Finland or Amazon. I didn't really look, but I haven't seen it, so I don't know if it's available or not. Czech Games Edition in their booth 2,148 has a demo of Leather Jam, and it seems that Paul Krogan is running the demos. At least according to Twitter, he is praising the game and saying that it's nice. It seems very simple. It might be too simple for me, but it might be good, because usually if Paul Krogan says that something is good, I like the game as well. He has quite similar taste to mine, but not always. So I'll at least go and see what it is and how it is. Or at least I see Paul Krogan, if nothing else. Pegasus has Uwe Rosenberg's Second Chance in their booth 2,204, and I want to go and see how it is. Again, I have no idea. It's some kind of paper and pencil game, but I don't know how it is, but let's see. It might be interesting. I want to go and look how Star Wars Outer Rim is. Fantasy Flight Games has it at their booth 2,510, and I don't really know about the game. I'm not going to watch reviews or anything. I will go and look how it is. I generally don't want to know beforehand when I go to this kind of a thing. I want to be amazed, and I want to find gems without any preconceptions that this is good, this is good. Except of course there is that kind of a game that I know that would be good. They have a demo for Teotihuacan expansion, late pre-classic period, at Board and Dice booth 1,506. So if someone has that game, they can go and check the demo. If they let you play the full game, I could go and play, so I can get Teotihuacan played, because I still haven't played it, and I want to play it so much. So bad. But one day I'll play it. It seems very interesting. Renegade Game Studios at their booth 1,514 has this Terror Below demo on their booth. They had a advertising campaign in Twitter at least for the Kickstarter, and let's see how it is. It looks ridiculous. It might be ridiculous, but it also might be so much fun. I want to go and see what it looks like and how it is. I hope they have a playable demo, though. That's it for all the need, want and like lists. I have a few on the maybe list. First and Roll is a shorter version of First and Goal, if I understood right, and it's a dice game. It's by R&R Games in their booth 2694. I have never played this First and Goal. It's an American thing, this American football, but I really like American football, and I try to watch Super Bowl and all the matches that are available here in Finland. It's really strategic and tactical game. I really like watching it. Just, it's a bit long. Each match lasts so long, and there are too many breaks and everything, so it cuts the tempo in the watching. The ice hockey is much better to watch from telly because the tempo stays and you don't have to have breaks and pauses all the time when watching. But this might be nice one to check out. Let's see. There's a demo of Detective Club by Alexander Nevsky, and I heard something about this Detective Club. I don't remember in what occasion, but it seems to be a good game. And there's no publisher listed or booth listed, but it says that there's a demo. Let's see if I find the demo. I want to check it out, if there is a demo. Do I have anything else in the list? Villagers is seemingly the only game with a listed price for sale. The price is £20, and they have it in Sinister Fish Games booth 412. And I will go and check it out. It was there last year also. I looked at it briefly, but it didn't really catch my attention. They were trying to advertise it a lot. But after hearing Mandy and Susan talk about it I think it was Susan who was talking about it in the previous Dice Tower podcast episode, it seems like a game that I might like or I might not like. But it's that kind of a game that I want to check out. It might be good or might not be good, but still worth checking out. Seems to be somewhat good-paced card game where you're building your village using villagers. So basically you're building the people in your village. Now, that's all that I have somehow ranked. Besides ignored, I ignored lots of demos. And there are these new releases that are somewhat big releases. There is a Century, a New World, released by Plan B Games. It's the third one in the series by Emerson Matsuuchi, this Century series. Of course, Golem is a one extra, but the Spice Road and Eastern Wonders and this New World is the third one, and you're supposed to be able to play all three games together. I just played Eastern Wonders, and it was fine. Spice Road is maybe better in my opinion. It's quicker, and the board in Eastern Wonders became quite messy at the end of the game. It was difficult to see who is where and what is what and how is how. I don't know, they should be tried together, maybe all three of them. Let's see, last year the Eastern Wonders sold out so quickly that I wasn't even in the expo until it was sold out. On Friday noon, I think. But let's see. If this looks nice, I might try to get one. But I won't be sad if I don't get one. I'm not that eager to get it. Lots of kids games again. What a surprise. I think I have all the Haba games here left unmarked because I don't know if I want them or not, if I want to check them out or not. It shows that Keyforge Age of Ascension, this second set of Keyforge would be available. Let's see if it's available. I don't know. I got Keyforge last autumn when it came out. I played a few games and that's it. I haven't touched them since. It's a good game, but I don't know. I'm not really sure if I want to put that much time and effort into, how will I say, to become good enough in that game. Because you would really have to know your deck. And to be good in that game, you would need to play online. I don't do that. I don't play online. So, I don't know. Maybe I give up this Keyforge thing. Maybe I get one deck to the friends or something if the real release is later and this is really available there. Speaking of Keyforge, I hope that Katie Aidley from Katie's Game Corner found her deck. She had this great name deck. It was, what was it? It was the Agonizing Scientist or something like that. I want that deck from her if possible, because I would just take the card list from there and frame it and put it to my desk at the university. It's so perfect name for a deck. I wouldn't play with the deck, at least. I would just keep it and cherish it. As long as I am an Agonizing Scientist. It was a perfect name. It's the best name for a deck that I've ever seen. Probably will ever see. They're also releasing, as far as I know, they're releasing this new Ticket to Ride version, Ticket to Ride London. I have no idea about the game, but if the playtime is 10 to 15 minutes, I think it's like New York, so you're probably putting buses and taxis in London, like you're putting taxis in the New York version. I think this is similar, very small game, that might be worth checking out. I'd rather play it before buying it. I'm not sure I would just go ahead and buy it. I don't think so. They also have Sushi Roll by Phil Walker Harding, and I don't know how this game is. It's dice rolling. I liked Sushi Go, and Phil Walker Harding's games usually are good, but they're usually very light, but they work well. I'm willing to check this out, but I don't know if I will get it. There are not really that many games that I want to get, except that Exit, and then these kids games. But usually there are these game stores selling things, and they might have some good discounts on games that I can't get from Finland. Like if there's a timeline challenge in English, I will buy it. That's one game that I will definitely buy. I haven't seen it in English anywhere. It's not in Amazon available. It's from Amazon.com, you can get it from USA, but not with the free shipping. I'm not going to pay shipping and taxes for that game. I don't want it that much. I mean, I do want it that much, but it will raise the price of the game higher than probably is the value of the game for me. So I'm not going to get it that way. So if one of you listening this have a extra copy of Timeline Challenge and are willing to part from it in English, please let me know. I can buy it from you so I can get it. I've been trying to get it for years and still not available for me anywhere. I even asked from Asmodee last year in the UK Games Expo, but that do they have English version anywhere in Europe, and they didn't know. So that's very interesting. But maybe they do this year. Maybe they do. So that's about the new games and the demos that there will be. Now, like I said earlier, I want to play games this year. So let's see. The guys at Dice Tower said that they will have a table in the gaming area and people should go to play with them some games. But I don't really know how I will do and what I will do. I should play something, but let's see what they have in the library. Sorry about the noise, my kid is shouting in the other room. She's happy or something that we are going. It seems that Paw Patrol ended, so now she's not silent. But it's fine. If I'm able to play 1828 Revolution, or Revolution of 1828, the new Stefan Feld 2-player game, it would be nice. It should be available already, in Europe at least, by Frosted Games. I might even get a copy if it's not too expensive, and if it seems nice, because Stefan Feld is Stefan Feld, and I like Stefan Feld. If I fit to a game of Sidereal Confluence, I'm up for it. I want to play that game. I don't have it, and I really don't have many possibilities to play with that many people. And in a convention setting, it might be nice. So if you are planning to play it, or have planned to play it, and are missing people, please tell me. I might try to join. I will try to join. I might be able to join, let's say it this way. Same for the Revolution 1828. And in any case, in any games that I'm listing here, if you are able to play them, and if you want to play them with me, or if you want to add me to your play group for those particular games, please let me know. And trying to think, Forum Trajanum is one that I would like to play from last year. I still didn't play it, and as I said earlier, Teotihuacan is one that I would like to play. Also Wingspan, I haven't even seen. If someone has a copy and wants to play it, I can play it with you. I don't have much expectation for that game too, though it seems a bit too light for me, and maybe I don't like it, but it's so pretty, it's very pretty. I want to try it, and I want to see what the hype is about. That's about it. I don't really have any other games that I'm so eager to play. Of course, longer games, but I'm not sure this is the right convention or right place to play Antiquity or Food Chain Magnate or something 18xx games, because those need to be planned beforehand, and there's probably too much stuff to see in this expo, so that I would want to spend that much time playing a 18xx game or a, let's say, Twilight Imperium 4 or something else that is very, very, very long. I guess that's for the games that I'm interested in and willing to play. Of course, I'm willing to play other games as well, but the ones that I'm eager to play if I see them played. Anyway, as I said, if you see me or want to play a game with me, please let me know. I'll be hanging around either alone or with a friend of mine who's joining us this year for the expo. So you'll either get 1 or 2 more players, depending on the game and situation. There's lots of stuff going on in the UK Games Expo, and their homepage, ukgamesexpo.co.uk, is the best place to find out what they have on. But as I'm mostly interested in board games, I'm interested in the seminars that they have there. On Friday they have interesting seminars. They have at 12 o'clock this 20 years of Portal games. Ignacy Cevicek is giving some kind of a overview of the history, I think. They have other very good seminars also, but I think that I'm only going to attend this Dice Tower Top 10 at 6 o'clock in Toot Suite, because that will be the day that when we are changing hotels to the NEC, and I don't know, maybe I just want to take it in peace the first day. Because on Saturday, it seems that I'm sitting all the day in the seminars. There are not that many as on Friday, but first of all, in the morning at 12 o'clock, there is This Game is Broken live, and if I understood correct, Brothers Murph are flying also to the UK Games Expo, so they will have everyone else except Kiki there. And then after that, 1 o'clock, there is the Dice Tower Quiz Show. That was fantastic last year on Sunday. Maybe this year I can attend it so that I actually have a team, because I'm going with a friend and maybe we find 2 other people to tag team with us so we can actually participate properly. Then at 4 o'clock there is No Pun Included board game show, and 6:30 Shut Up and Sit Down. Shut Up and Sit Down live. Sorry if I mispronounced it a while back. And then at 8 o'clock there is Gaming Rules live. These last 3 ones are, I might go or I might not go, because I will definitely go to the first 2. So I'll already be sitting from 12 to 3 in the Toot Suite, and I'm not sure if I want to spend my whole day sitting there. Let's see. If I'm able to play something, I might rather play, but those are probably very good shows, and you should attend them if you're able to and have any interest, because all of those people create or make good content in the board game media, and they are worth checking out, really. On Sunday, there's not much. There is Tom Vasel interviews at 12 o'clock in the Toot Suite, and at 11 o'clock there is Adventures in Family Gaming in Piazza, Cartamundi Theatre, and I just found out yesterday or the day before that it's a show run by Max Davey, and today I read from Sporadically Board's Facebook page that there is Matthew Jude. I have no idea what he has to do with families, but let's see. I might go to check it out, although I'm not interested in the topic, but the presenters and the hosts might make it interesting enough to attend. So let's see. And that's all the seminars that I'm interested in. Of course, there are other things and happenings. The cosplayers are interesting to look at, and I tried to check out the Bring and Buy, but last year it was so full and all the time ridiculous queue, but this year they've changed it. They moved it to a different hall, so there should be way more space. But I tried to play games this year. Last year I was just hanging around and feeling the atmosphere and checking the people and everything, and it was fantastic. But this year I want to try to play something. Maybe it's easier because I will have a friend with me, so we can take a game and play it 2 players if nothing else works. There was a good library last year, so maybe this year I try some of their games. And there's of course this UK Games Expo awards, but I didn't look at them yet. But I should try to look at them before the expo if possible. And that's it for the happenings. So, where can you find me? You can find me from Birmingham on Wednesday and Thursday. We're hanging around as a family doing something with the kid that the kid likes. We're planning to go to Sea Life and Legoland. Let's see, we didn't know beforehand that this week is a holiday week in UK. So let's see if there's space to enter those places. We thought it's a normal week and we'll be alone or something, but it doesn't seem to be the case, unfortunately. Last year we went to Stratford-upon-Avon. This year we might skip it because there is the press happening on Thursday evening and we have to rush otherwise too much if we only have Wednesday and Thursday. And maybe we skip it this year. Also the weather doesn't seem to be as good as last year. Last year was ridiculously nice weather. It was so good weather. But then again, May was very hot everywhere in the world, I guess. At least in UK and also in Finland it was very hot. This year hasn't been very hot. It's just raining all the time. We got the British weather here. So on Thursday I will be in the press event. So if you want to see me there and say hi, please do so. I don't think anyone who goes there besides me will listen to this episode, so probably it's nonsense to say such a thing. But if you do, please say hi to me. And I'll be carrying Mitä Pelataan tokens with me. I will have 50 of them with me in England. If you find me and if you want a token, please say, I will give one to you. I made an Instagram post about the tokens and how to use them, but you can also find the Instagram post in the WordPress page in the About Mitä Pelataan page, where I explain what it is. I also updated that page, by the way. So if you want to see me, try to see me. On Friday I'll try to come in the morning, but as I said, we are changing hotels. So we will leave the Birmingham in the morning, sometime before noon, and then we will go to our hotel in NEC. And we might go to this Resorts World first and then to the expo. I try to be relaxed on Friday and just hang around and get the atmosphere like I did the whole expo last year. And maybe in the evening I try to do some gaming, but let's see. Because we're traveling with the family, I don't want to stay too late. So maybe 8, 9, 10 I will latest go to the room to get some sleep and see the family members so that I'm not just hanging around alone or with a friend. But I'll try to play some games. Again, if you have some games that you want to play or you want to see me, please tell me, let me know. You can just come and talk to me if you find me. And if you have any comments or feedback, please tell me. All the feedback is welcome, as long as it's constructive. I don't care if it's positive or negative, as long as if you have something to say or if you just want to say hi. On Saturday I will be attending those seminars that I talked about, and then in the afternoon I try to play some games or do the demos that I talked earlier and such. On Friday I will probably check out what I will do on Saturday and Sunday, but I will be in the area all day. And this day, Saturday, the family is not coming with me. They will come either on Friday or Sunday, because I want to take the kid to this Haba family zone and we will look at the kids' games at least. And she really liked last year hanging around in there. And also we have a trolley with us, so I can use the trolley as a battering ram if needed. No, not really. UK Games Expo seemed to be very polite convention when it came to people, so no need for battering rams. But yeah, the family will join me on Friday or Sunday, I don't know yet. I hope they join me on Friday, but they probably want to join me on Sunday. So Saturday seminars and playing games if possible. And that's about it. Sunday, either seminars or playing game or something. Again, this will be a relaxed day for me. I will probably buy the games that I wanted to buy, that I looked from the places that have the best prices and the best discounts, and I try to go and negotiate some kind of deals or such on the games that I didn't buy on Friday yet. I will definitely not buy anything on Saturday. that's not a buying day. Either Friday, right in the beginning to buy the hot titles, and Sunday to get the good deals. And also our train is leaving on Sunday to London, and we spent the night in Heathrow Airport, so we'll have a long way ahead, so I really don't want to stress on Sunday. And we'll check out and leave in the evening, and we probably spend the afternoon and the beginning of the evening in Resorts World and go to eat and do some shopping maybe and such, and then head to London and then back to Finland in the morning. Kid is arguing with her mom that can she watch one more Paw Patrol or not. It's a bit late for her to watch one more, so I don't think she will watch one more. But that's about it for the UK Games Expo. Follow me in Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or this podcast, or wherever you find me. I made a YouTube video from the previous English episode. I put subtitles and everything. It was ridiculous amount of work compared to the work that it should have been, but it was my first time doing it, and the timings of the audio compared to the timings that Windows Movie Maker decided that are the timings were not really correct, so it became a burden, but it doesn't matter. I don't think anyone has watched it. Maybe one person watched 7 seconds or something, but go and watch it if you haven't. I have a YouTube channel now. I might put some videos there later. I sent email to Tom and made a video. I have an idea for a video series, but Tom said that not at this time. They are not interested for the board game breakfast for this type of series, but I think that I was too boring and didn't explain the idea well enough. I sent him email again, but he didn't reply yet, because maybe he's busy with other things and such, but let's see, maybe I make it on my channel, or maybe I make it in this podcast. I didn't decide yet. But that series is something that I really want to make, because it would combine my two enthusiasms, my work, which is research and learning, and I'm a university teacher in the teacher education department, so I'm teaching the future teachers, the students who will be teachers, and I'm teaching them pedagogy and ICT use and everything like that. And then board games are very close to that, and board games have very good things within them that could be used in teaching and learning very well, and I want to structure it somehow so that people could refer to that, especially if you have children or if you have elderly people who need to jump their brain, or if you just if you're a human. If you're a robot, then there's no use, but if you're a human, they might be useful to you. And let's see how I make it. If you have good ideas how to make them, please tell me. I'm continuing to make the favorite game Friday things. I like them. It's a good idea. It's very short to do and such. I'm a bit sad that Tom didn't think that my informational series would have been interesting to the audience. So if you listen to this, send Tom an email and say that you want an informational series on games and pedagogy or something. He knows probably what it means. You can mention me as well, but he thought that he doesn't want it to the channel. But then again, maybe he's going more for the entertainment value, for the board game breakfasts. Yeah, you can contact me, Mitä Pelataan @gmail.com. Please send comments anywhere you can, if you want. I'm quite active in Instagram and somewhat in Twitter. I try to reply all the comments and all the messages that I get, unlike some other people I've noticed. But maybe that's a topic for another time. If you're following Twitter, you might have seen someone say something about that. Anyway, thank you for listening, and as I said, please do let me know if you want to meet me at UK Games Expo and find me and say hi or something. I will appreciate it so much. And you'll get a token if I still have any of them left. Thank you and Bye bye. Thanks for the music. Go to Grimwater